everyone, welcome to the Pigs Wreck 5-year anniversary tour. If you don't know what the Pigs Wreck is, it's an old Minecraft server which I hosted, which I started 5 years ago today. Tour, but I didn't actually record on the Pigs Wreck. I made one video, I'll pop it on here now. I recorded that about 3 or 4 years ago. That's all we've seen of the Pig Wreck, and that's actually not the main world, because for one season, for 1 month, we went on to a different world, and I recorded that video on that different world. Some things I should mention before we start. When I ended the Pigs Wreck about 3 years ago, some people decided to blow up a few of the buildings, so I decided to try my best to try and rebuild a few things. Not everything's fixed, but most of it's fixed. The other world that I was recording before, yeah, that world got so blown up, I couldn't even fix it. It's really bad. So, sorry if you want to see that world again. We've never seen that world again. Anyway, one last thing before we start the tour. There we go. That's more like it. This is the skin I use in the Pigs Wreck. Anyway, this is spawn, this is town hall. I guess I should start off here. I am in creative just for the tour. I am using survival. So this is town hall. So this is where everyone starts. It didn't actually used to look like this. It used to just be an oak plank box. So a box made out of oak planks. It used to have a massive Blaze statue above it as well. I actually like the Blaze statue. One of the players that played on the server went around and rebuilt a bunch of things, and he built this in place of it. And it's a lot better. We'll get to that. That I cannot explain. Anyway, going over here. This is one of the many guest shacks that have been built. So I asked one of the players if he could help him make little houses for any new players to live in when they first join. They're just simply like this. Usually I had a bed in there. This one doesn't have a bed. But simple like that. Not much to touch on this. This had a lot of lore to it. So this is Buzzerbird's Tower. You can see a few other things in the background. This is Buzzerbird's Tower. So the lore of this thing is that this used to be my tower, although it was made out of normal stone bricks. It was a bit bland, like it was a cube. It was a square tower because I wasn't really good at building. So it was a square tower which I used to use as like a look. I called it the lookout tower. So I used to stand on top of it and watch all of the server. If I see any trouble, or go help, I'd ban them. But one season, Buzzerbird decided to come in, destroy the entire tower and build this in place of it. This basically started an entire war in season 3. But it did get destroyed. There's nothing, he did have a bed in here, but the entire thing destroyed. Anyway, moving over here, let's go to this, the campsite. The campsite. So this was one of the first builds. This was something that got upgraded. It used to be yellow tents, but it was upgraded to look like this. So I don't actually know why I built these. I think that did he used to have beds in them. I think these used to be what the shacks used to be before I built them. But I think I just wanted a campsite for people to come and stay in if they wanted to. This thing never really got touched. The waterfall, this is obviously man-built, man-made. It's nice done. Right, this never portal. This I built yesterday because the old portal got destroyed. And I can't really remember how I built it before. So I just made this. I tried to copy this building with a lot of the streamlights. I wasn't the best builder. I'm still not. Anyway, another shack there. This is town square. So this is where I would host events. Like if anything, if I was hosting anything big, I'll just build something here, and people can come and see. Oh, something I should mention. There used to be a tower here. A tower similar to this. I basically built a brand new tower for a war. It got destroyed. This is what's left of it. Oh, hi bats. That's what's left of it. We'll come around to these. This is where my podium was. So I was a leader, of course. This is my server. So this is where I would stand. My second in command and some other person used to sit here, and everyone else here. And this is where I do my speeches. They did build traps underneath here though. I might have felt falling into that a few times. Another shack there. This was Max's house. This is XXM. I don't know how to. XXMax 2009 XX. That's his username. He wasn't really my second man, but he acted as my second command. I didn't really have a second in command, but he was probably closer to it. This person was the best builder on the server. He used to have a better house, but it got burned down, sadly. His old house was the best builder on the server. He then built this. It's good. Still good. But he did have a better house. This! Yeah, you probably want bedrock. You can't get bedrock in survival. I built this in creative. So this is down to Plethoroid. This is a prison. So if a player broke the law, broke the rules, I would just trap them in prison. I think I'll put them in like visitor or something and just leave them in the cell for a certain amount of time. And the players got stuck in there a lot because there's a lot of people. What the hell is a moss in here? There's a lot of people breaking rules. Anything in the chest? Oh. I think I left these and then just these in the chest just in case people got bored. Over here we've got cafeteria. I think I added this afterwards. This wasn't originally part of the build. This is what I fed them. Lol. We fed them well. We freed our prisoner, and then this is like the courtyard. That's a prison. Right. In this area, this is the honey bar. This was built afterwards. Before there was like houses here, but this is where you sell like honey here. There you go. Got of that honey. Oh. I probably not should be shown that. This was Buzzerbird's old house. He moved out. He was one of the magic characters on the server. He lived here. He moved out to live in the house over there, which we'll get to. This was K-Slom's house. So K-Slom, he was my first ever second in command. He betrayed me. He teamed up with Buzzbird. Yeah, I was not happy when he betrayed me. This is where we lived. Oh, there's some stuff in the chest. A lot of these chests are empty for some reason. I don't know why these chests used to be full, but they seem to be deleted now. One thing I want to mention that happened. One of the most random things that happened on the server happened here. So K-Slime, he used to live like right here, opposite this house. He had like a house. It was very similar to this, but it had like 2 floors. One time, both he and Buzzbird were here inside the house. I came over because I wasn't even, I like to prank people back then. I was 15. It was 5 years ago. I was young. I like to prank people, and when I came to come and annoy them, I started shouting, don't come into a house, otherwise you'll call the police. Little did he know, I'm technically the police. You know who won that? Me. Anyway, moving on. Over here, we've got Antonia's base. So this person was the youngest person on the server. I'm not sure how old he was, but I know he was the youngest person on the server. He didn't actually die. He died in the law. So in the law on the server, he died, and then he got brought back to life. But when he got brought back to life, he turned into a god. He gained the abilities of a god. Yeah, we had gods on this server. I think it was my fault he died. I think he had a command block, and he started just destroying everything, so I killed him. Hi. Moving on then. This here, this I say is one of the better builds. This was Danny's house. He had some underground stuff here, but I'm not gonna bother with all that. I think this is a mob farm or something down there. So this was his house, not big. This was Kaysen's new house because he moved out of that house over there to move into this. Yeah. Max, who I told you he lived in that house, he used to live in this location. Kayflon burnt down his house and then built this over it. And I predict he's probably the only person that still has all of his stuff. I should not be. I don't know why I'm looking for his stuff. I had another little tunnel down here which got blown up. So that's there. I think there used to be a ravine here as well. I remember having like a copper bridge like running along here somewhere, but that's gone now. A lot of things I built got destroyed. Oh, this house. Someone called Corellis Naum, otherwise Milan and Sofia lived here. These two people were part of my team. They don't really do much though. This is the volcano. I spent forever building this volcano. And there was a house inside of it. So usually I'll put oh, it's laggy. Hello? Usually it's probably bigger than that. I'll put like fire resistant potions in here. You just do splash yourself and you go inside. Oops. And then inside, yeah, I don't think I built this and I don't think anyone moved in. I think Mr. Balls was supposed to move in here and he never did. This was a farm. I had an indoor farm built in here. Down here we had the bedroom. I kind of left this for anyone to live into and do whatever. Not. Oh, look at this. Let's say hello to the fishies. Hi fishies. Hi fishy. Hi fishies. I'm swimming with the fishies. Nice fishies. Right. That's all the volcano was. There is lava at the bottom. Did I show you? I remember taking it. This took me forever to build. This building over here. No, right. This building over here. This building wasn't really important. I think I built this for like a Halloween event. Near the, oh, it's on fire. Near the start of the server. It got used once and never used again. That where we're going over that takes us to a village. And that's my name there. My name's Dylan if you didn't know. Sorry. I like her name. Oh, then. Oh, another thing I should mention before we continue. There used to be a village here. There was like a massive village that went from like here over to here, and they destroyed the village, and I'm not sure why. So this is Buzzerbird's house. There you go. Buzzerbird's dirt. It's a bit destroyed. As I said, some things were destroyed. I couldn't fix everything. I forgot to rebuild that. This was a mini game. I asked people before I was building some and said, build a golf mini game. Not really golf, it's more like mini. It's not even a mini golf. But I built this hole and you had to like throw stuff inside. Like this slam ball right here. It was okay. It got just blown up a few times. We'll head back over there in a second. This was another one of Max's houses. We got catches from there. So Max, I think he started to build this house. I think he wanted to move out of his house, old house, but I don't think he ever finished that. We got a little well there that actually goes to nothing. Well, there's an interrogation room with nothing in it, so no point in going down there. Next thing I want to show, which isn't really massive. It's over here somewhere. Not this. What the hell happened here? But over here. So the original spawn of the world are like over here somewhere. And I like travelled through. That's a flying saucer. This was where I stayed on the first night on the server. Night 1 of the Pig's Wreck. I stayed in here. Nice and cozy. And then, yeah, I moved out quickly. Travelled this way. I was in. This is the hole. I made this thing a way bigger deal than it should have been, but the Great Hole. I think that's what I called it, the Great Hole. With a tree in it. I like that hole. Right, next up. This was a vault. This is where I kept all my. I kept a bunch of netherite in there. I think people kind of destroyed it. Oh, never mind. There might be stuff at the very bottom. I think this used to have to be a proper building that actually went so tall and everything was inside. But I think people might find out how to break into it. So instead I built it leading underground. Right, this is my honey shop. This got rebuilt a few times. It got because this is one of the things that got blown. Everything I built got blown up. So this is my honey shop. I'll stand here and I'll give people honey. And it's looks like a honey bottle on the outside, which is pretty cool. That's where I kept all the honey originally. There's nothing there now though. And it's a honey bottle. Isn't that cool? This. What the hell are you like? Okay, you do you. Right, this. And some lore to this. This was the disco house I built. As you can see by the roof. I built this so people can play music and party. I got defeated. The war I mentioned earlier, I got defeated. And I got exiled. Far away. Buzzarbird took over. And he turned this into his throne room. With his ugly throne. This is also where I defeated him to retake my throne. So that, you know, I'll do this next. This is the battle arena. You're probably wondering, this does not look like a battle arena. You had this. So I had like floating at the top. Right, I think there was like 4 floors. You had like the bottom floor, 2 floors in the middle, and then 1 on the top. And you can use all 4 floors to fight. You can either use 1 floor at a time for each battle, or you can do 1 big battle using all floors. There used to be like obstacles and mazes inside as well, which you can use. I think everything inside is a bit broken, so I'm probably not going to go inside right now. This is where everyone used to start. People used to come up here, sit in here, and when people say go, you come through into the main building and fight. And down here is a separate thing I built before. This was more like for bowl PvP if you want to use bowls. But I think people use this for sword PvP as well. Right. I think we're close to the end already. This is a 5-year-old world, guys. My voice is going. Let's quickly mention this. I built this on like at the start as well. Because when I started this in 2021, this is when the glow squids first came out, and I kept glow squids in this tank. They're all gone now because that was a name tag. But that thing's one of the oldest builds in the server. Right, it used to be a house here. That's gone. This is my farmer built. I think I mostly built this for decoration. I don't think I actually built this to use it. I think I just built this for decoration. There was animals in here, but I think they were dead. Oh, what are you in a minecart? There you go, buddy. Right, copper pyramid, because the copper stuff just came out as well when I started the server. I also built this fish tank. This is where my house was. As you can tell, it got blown up. It got blown up, this got blown up within like the first year of the server. This thing, it used to be more squared. It got blew up and someone rebuilt it from him. It then got blown up again. And then I just did not rebuild it. I just decided to leave it. I built this over the the hole went quite deep from the explosion, so I built this over it as like a ruins. There should be axolotls. Hey, axolotls. This was my swimming pool. This somehow lived. The swimming pool lived. But I've got Frostwalker. Okay. One secret though, that I had a secret base at the bottom of this, inside here. I stored like armor and stuff in here. So my base was still kind of, I don't know why there's so many lanterns. Bloody hell. But I just kept stuff in. I think it's all gone. I think I used it all. Yeah. I should mention that I'm wearing one right now. Max's armor. Max builds everyone armor. This, I think I used to keep my pets here. I had another ton on the other side where I kept my horses. I don't think that's still there. I think the horses bit got destroyed. Right, this quickly. I was setting up. I was testing illusions. I saw something on Instagram. Right, this was Snout's house. If you don't, okay, Snout. I need to explain who Snout is. Snout, it was a made-up character on the server. He was a pig with god powers. I built this as like Snout's house. I tried to build it out of obsidian to make it look menacing. This never got used. That's Snout's bed. And that's it. I think he used to like hang animals on here as well to kill them. This was a trap I made the character build, so people could just come in and get themselves blown up. It looked like it worked. Moving on. Flying saucer. I don't know why I built this. I don't know what this was for. I can't tell you I made that. I think this is where I used to practice parkour and speed bridging. That's lava. Oh, come on, gods. Wait. Over here, you're gonna see my newer house, the house I built after that one. It got built up as well. Someone else lived there. That's not my house. This was my best house on the server. The best house I built. This thing's not supposed to be blown up. This thing's supposed to still be here, but that blew up at the other end. I did try to rebuild it. It was actually a lot worse because people had command blocks. Oh, this. I get that. This is never. They never always burn it. This tree was always burnt. This tree's been burning for 4 years. This tree never burns for some reason. So yeah, people had command blocks and stuff. I kind of accidentally gave a few people operate, and I gave themselves command blocks. And I gave command blocks to their friends, and the friends of the people that blew everything up. And those people who blew everything up did this. Yeah. This took forever for me to cover. Right. What's out there? If you follow this rail, it takes you to an island. But that's like... That's a penis. I think one of the people that blew this up lived there. This took you to an island, which is like 7,000 blocks away. I'm not going there. Also, I don't know if we got cords, so I can't even TP there. I think that's everything. I don't need to go to the Nether, as there's not really anything there. There's like a path leading to some vines are placed down. I think that's everything for like the main area. Unless I'm forgetting something. But don't think I am. Oh, another thing here, that's not part of this explosion. Me and Buzzardbird had a massive battle here. Not, ooh. I guess we might hit this guy. But we had a massive battle here where we were supposed to have a nice peaceful fight. Where we were just using swords. But he decided to pull out bloody TNT and try to blow me up. So we had a massive war. In the middle point of the server. And we fought forever. I think it ended like here somewhere. Where he shot me in the face. And we said no balls either. And he shot me. He still used a ball and killed me. For the result of that, I got exiled. And that's where we're gonna go to next. Exile, I stayed in for a long time. I spent like a good 3 months living here. Without leaving as well. This should take us to exile. Oh, never mind. I think it might be negative. I was never good with the chords. Hold on. I'm not good with chords. Is it negative? There you go. Exile. So we had a village on this map. Oh, I found this out. I tried to make a map here before. Anything in here? Oh, more maxi stuff. Why are there wet sponges in there? Oh, this is like my stuff. Oh, I should not be showing this. This is like my stuff. I think I tried to map out the entire world before. I don't know why. And this is exile. I picked the original. Was supposed to. I planned to beat Buzzardbird and exile him here, but instead I lost, and he exiled me here instead. This is my house. Yeah, this was built on the tutorial. Do I need to mention that tutorial for the video I got this from? I don't know. Well, I lived here with another player. I think I've moved out of here now, but a lot of lore was created in this house. But it's empty now, sadly. But I like this house. This was one of my favourite houses on the server, which I built. Even though it's not, it was taken from a YouTube video. This is a casino. There's stuff missing. That doesn't matter. Are we gonna win? Can we win? We lost. We lost in the casino. Oh. Did I try to steal people's winnings? Did I try to scam people? I think I might have tried to scam people with my pet. I think I did. I think I asked people to put their diamonds in the chest. And then I just steal their stuff. I think that was my attempt to scam people. There's another building here. I didn't build this. The person I was living with built this. What's it? I think there's something behind here. Yeah, there's like a secret door and bedrock. I can't remember what this was for, but there's supposed to be something here. Next thing. This is I've accidentally filled this place before. Oops. Ignore the water. This was the smallest. I tried to build the smallest house I could, and so I came up with this. I had everything here. Oh, we've got stuff in the chest. That's not from creative. But I tried to have everything here. But can I remember how this worked? Oh, okay, that's what if the upstairs flooded. Okay, they can live here. I think I had pets kept in here. Don't think there's anyone in here now. Oh no, there's a frog. Hi, froggy. And there's a parrot. There's a frog still in here. Poor frog. Wait. This, I think I tried to make a farm. I think this will like never end of the server. So I don't think I should got this done. And I think that's everything. I think I've shown everything. Yeah. I do this. That's part of the lore. Can't really go deep in that. Oh. There's also an ancient city located underneath this mountain, which is also quite cool. I remember going down there. Don't remember what this is. Oh yeah! I had a horse called Steven Gerrard, named after the famous footballer. He's suffocated in powdered snow. I think he died like over here somewhere. I can't remember. He died in powdered snow. And I think that's his grave. Steven Gerrard the horse. Oh, I think that's everything. I'm putting the tour. I'm putting the world back on. If you I'm trying to. I wanted to put on revival on. Not sure if I'm gonna do it. I'm trying to get other people to witness the world. Maybe build their own stuff in the world. Try and keep the world alive after 5 years. But I don't want this world to die. I like this world. A lot happened. Let me go back to spawn. Let me go to 0, not spawn. But I think I built a little thing here. Yeah. I'm not down 0. I think originally I had a nether block. Yeah, people blew this up. But before this, I built this before the caves update, before caves and cliffs. So this used to go down to wall level 0. And there was a nether block in the bottom. But obviously I expanded it. And I think people blew it up for some reason. For some reason the recording crashed there. I don't know why. But luckily that was the end of the tour anyway. After that I went back to where we started and I finished the video. So luckily nothing got deleted. You all got to see the tour. So I'm going to do my outro here. So I'd like to thank you for watching this tour. Happy 5-year anniversary to the Pigs Wreck. And thank you for watching. And I'd like to see you in my next video. Bye.